What's good, people? What's good? Hold on. Let me get this joint together tonight. I know it was tripping last night. What up with my people, man? What's good? Hold on. I think that might be perfect. What's going on? Let's do a little mic camera check. You know what I'm saying? Before I get too into the stream. If I go too hard. Hold on. Do a little mic camera check. T Dub was good. They don't want us to be great. Nobody wants us to make a deal. Stephen Jones, we going center at 24. We might. We might. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me and see me loud and clear before I go any further? Y'all know the deal. As y'all come in, hit the like button. Be respectful. Be respectful as you come in. Wisdom to God, what's good? Dak owns Philly, what's good? What's good? Hold on. Get my dog a mind. He was first in this joint. Tariq Joseph, what's going on? Randy Mahoney, what's good? What's good? What's good? Joseph Bates Jr., what's going on? Kelvin Hicks, what's good? Be kind to each other. Michael Prunty, what's good? We here. We here, man. We here. We are here. What's good? My peoples is in here. But y'all can hear me and see me loud and clear, right? We good before I go forward? Just want to know if y'all can hear me and see me loud and clear. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go and get my Temptations mic together. You know what I'm saying? Big day tomorrow, Rome. Yes, sir, David Johnson. Yes, sir. Very big day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Keek 030914 West Side, Rome. What's good? Long time. What's good? Cowboys Vet 71. What's going on? Darnell Lamar. How are y'all feeling? Usually I ask you that after we catch a W or after something crazy happened, but it's the night before the draft. How are y'all feeling? I would like to know. What's good, Ron Cartel? We in here. We in here. I'm excited, bro. Zeke. I'm excited too. I'm excited. Y'all know I've been preaching the Zeke thing for a minute, even though people was calling me crazy. We here now. We here now. How y'all feeling about it? Y'all mad? Y'all mad at the potential Zeke coming back? We can talk about that for a minute. It's 62 people in here, man. Y'all hit the like button. Draft is tomorrow at 7 Central. That's a fact. It's at 8 Eastern because I'm on the East Coast. Katrina Kiss. Always, your name is a tongue twister. Katrina Kiss. What's good with you? Brad Harris, my guy. What's going on? Teresa Tolbert. Excited. I'm excited too. Johnny Duncan Sr. What's good? Should have never left. Word. I'm gonna just call Keek West Side positive. I'm positive too. 5 in LA. See, y'all got that early time. Y'all on that West Coast. I ain't mad though. You know what I'm saying? I'm right on time for y'all. Right after y'all get off work. Jesse Harvey, what it do? What it do? Let me see. Now I'm good on bringing him back. My issue is why not just ask him to take a pay cut in the beginning? Hey, because our ownership group is crazy. Why you mean why we wouldn't just ask him to take a pay cut? Like, because the Jones family like to do things backwards. What you mean? That makes too much sense. Of course, you should just ask Zeke to take a pay cut. But nah, the Joneses don't do stuff like that. Nah, why would they? Why would they do something that makes sense? Like, nah, Zeke, don't leave. Be the bridge to our younger running backs. Stay. You're a leader in the locker room. You one of our best players. You should probably stick around. You ain't 30 yet. No. We paid you so much. I'm still mad about paying you. So I'm going to cut you or release you because I hate losing deals, which is why we're in this situation now with Dak Prescott. Stephen Jones hates to lose deals. All right. So instead of admitting when he's wrong, he does stuff like compound the issue, like get rid of Zeke, but then end up bringing him back. Like not pay Dak Prescott, make the whole team go through turmoil, spend the whole offseason arguing, angry, and then in August, we probably pay him because our ownership group is stupid. 90 people in here, 44 likes. Hit the like button. Let's get it to at least 56 likes, 60 likes. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for jumping in here off the whim. Caller Steve, 499 super chat. Appreciate you. I'm nervous. They're going to trade back no matter what. Can trade back if a stud falls to us. Also, no drafting an ACL running back. Oh, you don't like Jonathan Brooks? I'll take Jonathan Brooks. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. As much as you don't like Jonathan Brooks, he might not be there. The Bengals probably gonna snipe us from Jonathan Brooks before he even get to us, because remember, the Bengals got rid of Mixon. You might not even have that decision to make. The Bengals gonna take the first running back off the board probably. Yeah, y'all ain't think about that, did y'all? Yeah, I've been looking at the Bengals probably gonna snipe Brooks or Benson right before they even get to us. So you might not even have to worry about that. But thank you for that super chat, 100%. Bengals probably take Benson, no question. Bengals need O-line. That's fine. Bengals got a first-round pick. They probably take O-line in the first round. And then in the second round, when they pick in front of us, they probably take the running back because they got mad receivers. Almost 100 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. Cool G, what's good? What's good? Y'all want to talk about what I think the Cowboys are going to do in the first round first? Or do y'all want me to just go in and get this Zeke stuff out the way as far as what I feel about it? Because I've talked about it ad nauseum, but I can go ahead and get that out the way. We can talk about it later, too. It's up to y'all. And then we'll just let it flow. We'll talk about what comes up. Devin Overton, do you, Rome? Appreciate you. Well, all right, I'll touch on the Zeke thing because it's the most prevalent news happening in the Cowboys nation outside of the draft. I'm not mad about bringing back Zeke. I've stated this. I was one of the first people to say I would bring back Zeke before the rumor became more reality. Like when Josina Anderson talks, it's real. It's 100% real. She don't throw out clickbait stuff because she too established. She don't need to. That means Zeke is really talking to us. Royce Freeman was a insurance signing. But right now, if I ask you if you wanted Royce Freeman or Zeke Elliott, who would you take? You take Zeke Elliott 10 out of 10 times. I don't really see who would take Royce Freeman because you brought Royce Freeman in to be what Zeke is, except minus the leadership, minus the pass blocking, minus the goal line running. I'm taking Zeke 10 out of 10 times. There are numerous times last year, and I've talked about this before, where Zeke would have won us at least 2 of those games that we lost, just having him there. If Zeke's on our team versus Miami, we win that game. We go up, we break their will, we score on that first drive. I don't even see it being a problem. Zeke ain't fumbling. Zeke ain't fumbling like Lipke. And if Zeke had the ball where Tony had the ball when he ran outside, he's not getting stopped. He's not getting taken down into one. Zeke is scoring. And that whole Miami game goes another way. The Detroit game that we won with controversy, there would have been no controversy. Because that time in the game when we could have ran the clock out, when we threw 3 straight passes and gave the ball back to Detroit, way before the whole making myself eligible, way before any of that, we just ran the clock out. That was Lipke's moment. We talked about this before, Brandy Mahoney. Brandy Mahoney. I'm sorry. Talking too fast. That was Hunter Lipke's moment. Hunter had a chance. Hunter had some great moments last year, but his moments wasn't great enough to say if I had Zeke Elliott or Hunter in front of me, who I'm going to take. Hunter ain't the game changer. Zeke can change some games. Now, pay attention to that wordplay. Hunter's not a game changer, but Zeke can change some games. Although Zeke isn't a game changer at this stage of his career, but his play in certain scenarios, if put in the right scenario, in the right situation, Zeke is more valuable to this team than Hunter Lipke, especially in pass pro. And as much as y'all talk about protect Dak Prescott, offensive line protect Dak Prescott, when it's max protect, Zeke Elliott right now is still the best pass protecting running back in the NFL. It's not even close. So going into a year where you lost 2 offensive linemen, and in passing situations where you will need somebody that can stick in there and block and hold down your quarterback's blind side when someone gets beat off the edge because we don't have Tyron Smith no more, or when Terrence Steele gets beat off the edge. Instead of having Dak be Superman and create, maybe you can have Zeke pick up that block. Now, am I saying Zeke should play more than our rookie running back? No, I am not. But situationally, could he be great for this team? Yes. And I'll talk about one more thing, and then we'll move on to the draft. The first Philly game, we would have swept the Philadelphia Eagles. There are 2 or 3 scenarios in that game where we needed short yardage and couldn't get it, especially when we were trying to score later in the game. When Dak Prescott had to do the helicopter, those are Zeke yards. When you throw the ball to Luke Schoonmaker and he can't get that left knee in, that's a Zeke touchdown. We didn't even consider short yardage touchdowns last year. We had no goal line game plan running wise because our backs just couldn't do it. We would get down within the 5 and do everything else but just run the ball because our backs couldn't do it. Yeah, Deuce, look, everybody behind, if we sign Ezekiel Elliott, it's going to be the running back we draft, Ezekiel Elliott, and everybody else fight for their life. That means Deuce, Hunter, Royce, Rico, fight for your life. Ain't my problem. Everybody behind the fight for your life. It's 140 people in here. I know we should be at 100 likes. Hold on. 50 of y'all, it's 142. 50 of y'all snuck in because when I started talking, it was 90. 50 of y'all snuck in the side window, came in the back door. I don't know how y'all got in my house and didn't speak. Ain't nobody hit the like button. Somehow some of y'all ended up in my kitchen. Y'all eating, y'all chilling, y'all changing the channel. Y'all got the remote. Y'all got y'all shoes on. How y'all get in my house and didn't speak by hitting the like button? Come on, y'all. Welcome. Come on in the house. Come on, as Vach and my boy Scott and that button they hit. Come on in and get yourself something to drink. But say what's up by hitting the like button first. That's all. Come on in and sit yourself down and get yourself something to drink. But hit the like button first. Anyway, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. I see y'all tightening up 40 likes instantly. Appreciate that. This is my draft plan. But so look, just to be clear, I do want Zeke back leadership wise. I feel like he would come back. He would run hard. And at the end of the day, we would consider bringing Zeke back because that's what this year is about. It's about discount players, signing people to 1-year deals. We get no big splashy free agent signings. And if I got to go through a year where it might be Dak's last year, if this got to be the last ride, if it might be Mike McCarthy's last year, Mike Zimmer's on a 1-year deal, Mad Players on their last year, I think Tank's on his last year. It's a lot of last years. I think Zach's on his last year. If we got to ride out this last year, I want to ride with my dog Zeke. If we got to ride and it's the last year, I hate to say I'm sentimental. I know this ain't a movie, but if we got to ride and it's the last year, let's roll. Let's just roll. Let's rock with my dog Zeke. You feel me? All right. And yeah, look. If we got Brooks and you had Zeke, you can bring Brooks along slowly. T-Dub, that's an excellent point. Now I'm going to talk about the draft for a minute, if y'all don't mind. 166 people in here, man. Appreciate y'all jumping in with me on the last minute. But look, it's the night before the draft. We got to talk. Last night wasn't even supposed to be alive, but our owner drives me nuts. And his son and his whole family. Everybody. Like I said, Charlotte Jones and them don't get enough smoke. But this draft is on one person, y'all. Do y'all know who? This draft is on one person. He the head of player personnel. He ain't the GM. I don't care. It ain't on Stephen Jones. It ain't on Jerry Jones, because as much stuff as they talk, they get their cliff notes, they get all their notes, player, everything, they get it from Will McCLAY. And whoever else is under Will McCLAY working. This is on Will McCLAY. He don't get enough smoke neither, because that bullshit he put out there last year, whatever Will McCLAY put out there last year, no excuses. No excuses. Gonzo01, did the live just start? That's a very confusing question. No, been in here for about 16 minutes. What's good with you? Will McCLAY with Mozzie Smith, Luke Schoonmaker. Who was our third round pick last year? I'm trying to think of how our draft went. Luke Schoonmaker. I know we got Overshown, who got hurt, not his fault. Who said algorithm? Who said algorithm? Who was our third round pick last year? Why did it slip in my mind? I think we got Awesome Richards. Who else we get last year? Eric Scott Jr., Jalen Brooks. Why is it slipping my mind? It wasn't Junior Fuhoku. When did we get Junior last year? Was it third round? Overshown was the third round pick? Okay. I think Junior was our fourth round pick. And then I think it went Awesome after that. My point is this. Although Overshown got hurt and Overshown looking great, ain't he? Ain't Overshown looking good? It's 126 likes. Let's get it to 150 because it's 177 people in here. Overshown look great right now. He put on like 15, 20 pounds of weight that you can visibly see. It's not just like when people just talking like, yo, he put on 20 pounds and you can't see it. Like we can see Overshown is looking great, but we still got to see it on the field. I know we seen it last year in camp, but we got to see it on the field. My point is, I brought up the draft from last year. We had undrafted free agents play better than our draft picks last year. That's a no-no. Although I'm happy that TJ Bass stepped up. Marquise Bell stepped up. It's great. I'm still mad we let Isaiah Land go to the Colts, but that's another story for another day. We need Will McCLAY to hit in this draft. 183 people in here. I know we can get 17 likes. Let's get last 20 people hit the like button. Let's get it to 150. Mozzie Smith didn't work out. And y'all know I was out here beating my chest. Mozzie this, Mozzie that. Mozzie let me down. And now Mozzie hurt. And now I can't depend on Mozzie. Now I can't depend on Mozzie. Unfortunately, I need to let Mozzie heal up. So this draft is super important because our ownership seems to opt out of free agency. Y'all know what opting out of free agency is like? Brandy Mahoney, why we do that? I don't know why we do half the things we do. Dean Lee, what's good? He got to draft BPA. He got to go out there. He got to get ballers. He can't be worrying about building for the future and none of that. He can't worry about building for the future or none of that. He can't. Us not participating in free agency is like, y'all watching the NBA playoffs, right? Everybody got the NBA team. Mine's is at home. I'm a Rockets fan. We've discussed this before. Sorry to let all my Cowboys fans down that are Dallas Mavericks fan, but I'm a Rockets fan. It is what it is. Let's just move fast. We can argue about that on a Saturday Night Live with CFT one of these nights. But You cannot go into an NBA game these days and just say, I ain't shooting threes. We only go jumpers and layups. Layups and dunks. No three-pointers. You're going to get smoked. You're going to get smoked. You can't play the game like that. The Cowboys willingly tie their hand behind their back and say, we ain't going to participate in free agency. Everybody else in the league is filling holes before the draft so that they can draft BPA. We're going to tie our hand behind our back and go into the draft blindfolded. We like to draft on expert, all Madden. We don't like to play the game easier. You feel me? Gilly is still available, but I think he might go to the Panthers because he got to get his bag. And Steve Jones is offering him sweet seats in a parking spot instead of a contract. Will McCLAY has to hit in this draft. I think the plan is simple. I think outside of special players falling to us at 24, we're going to trade back. And I think I've narrowed down the trade partner. Who y'all think we trading back with? Now, I'll tell you this. I don't think Stephen Jones has the balls to trade out of the first round because he's so cheap. He wants that 5th round contract. Boom. That's it. T-Dub, Kelvin Hicks, Darnell Lamar. Y'all with me. Boom. Y'all with me. You know why I think it's the Chiefs? At first, I was thinking it was the Bills because the Bills want a receiver. But we're so close to the Bills. At 24 or 28, the Bills might just wait. Like, why trade up a couple spots? Right? With everything happening with Rashee Rice, with the amount of receivers it is in this draft, the Chiefs probably have narrowed down a particular receiver they want. We already had trade dialogue with the Chiefs last year. 190 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button. Let's get it to 160 likes. We already had trade dialogue. Now, Stephen Jones was stupid and told him no. But my thing is this. This year, right? This year, we tell the Chiefs, look, we're back open for business. Who do y'all want? The Chiefs say, listen, if Brian Thomas Jr. is there, we'll trade up with you. Maybe they want somebody else. Xavier Legette, Polk. Maybe they want somebody else. Maybe it's Donnie Mitchell. Maybe it's Xavier Worthy. Maybe they want their new version of Tyreek Hill. That's fine. I don't care. And as much as I'm team load the clip, we can still load the clip, but we need the extra picks. We need those picks. And we tell the Chiefs, cool, we'll come back. We'll come back to 32. We're going to need a 4th round pick, right? And another late round pick. I'm not here to argue what other picks we can get. We'll come back to 32. Give us a 4th round pick. I would love a 5th, but if it's a 4th and a 6th, I'll take it. I'll take it. I think that's reasonable. Cardinals got 50-11 picks. They do, but the Cardinals pick too close to us. They're not giving up nothing. That 2nd round pick, we can trade back with the Cardinals there, but I don't think the Cowboys will do it. My point in bringing up this is this. We'll talk about who they might take in a second. I feel like the Chiefs literally are the perfect trade-up candidate. Everybody else look like, and I don't rule out the Cowboys trading back later in the draft. If we end up sticking and picking, if Graham Barton is there, Jackson Powers is there, we might stick and pick. And we might trade back in the 2nd, which will drive Cowboys fans crazy, to pick up that 4th. It's possible. It's possible we trade back in the 2nd to pick up the 4th. But I would love to trade back early as possible so we can get to getting into this business. But if we trade back to 32, who do you think is there? Who do you think is there? We trade back to 32. Who do you think is there? Because I've been looking at the teams that will be drafting. I don't think nobody really wants to take a center in that range. So I think Jackson Powers will still be there. Jordan Morgan might go. Jordan Morgan might go. I feel like Jordan Morgan might go. Somebody like San Francisco could take Jordan Morgan. San Francisco could take Jackson Powers or Barton. But my thing is this. I don't see a humongous gap between Graham Barton and Jackson Powers. And if they're both on the board, I trade back because I don't see both of them going. Jordan Morgan, Jackson Powers, and Graham Barton are not all going between 24 and 32. I don't see it because those teams need other stuff. The Bills are taking a receiver. Boom. And the 49ers might take a receiver because they're about to lose Brandon Ayuk. So the 49ers are out. The Ravens, as they continue to try to build their receiving core, losing Odell Beckham, they might take a receiver. The lunatic with the $2 super chat, best center in the first round. Load the clip. I'm with you. I'm with you. That's why we need these picks, though. You can load the clip a lot easier with actual weaponry. 200 people in here. Appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button for me. Arizona O-line coach is Solari, former assistant O-line coach. That's dope. That's dope. Thank you, caller Steve. That's a nice little tidbit. I didn't know that. I would love Keon Coleman. I got two weapons that I think they'll draft when they trade back. I think all the receivers that'll go. I think if we trade back, we can take Keon Coleman at 32. 100%. We could take Jackson Powers at 32 or Barton, whoever might be left somehow. But you know who I think that guarantees them? You trade back. Let's just say Barton, Powers go. Everybody losing their mind. Oh, no. You mean to tell me if Will Frazier there, you're not happy? I got the cosign from the offensive line guru himself. The offensive line guru himself. Vach and my dog that coaches up our old line. I don't know why his name is slipping my mind. Frazier is a dog from West Virginia. Co-signed Will Frazier. Duke Manyweather. I don't know why he's slipping my mind. Manyweather. I used to call him Mayweather too. Duke Manyweather. I'm glad he probably don't watch my channel. He's like, who is Mayweather? Duke Manyweather. Co-sign said Frazier's the best center in the draft. He's compact. He's solid. 100% would be excellent for us. My 2 cents was good with you. He said Frazier's the best center in the draft. Frazier will be there at 32. You know who else we might take at 32 that will have Cowboys fans lose their mind? Let me see if y'all can guess, since we playing the guessing game. Just think in your mind, who the most random person that we could take at 32 that would have you like, seriously? It ain't Keon Coleman, because I can see that. It ain't the linebacker, though. It ain't Wilson. That wouldn't even be that shocking to me. JPJ did clear his physical. They said that Jackson Powers ain't got no concussion issues and his hip is good. Chop Robinson's a good one. Chop Robinson would have me with my eyes open. Jonathan Brooks. Because like I said, there are teams that might snipe Brooks before he get to us. And everybody know the Cowboys love Brooks. Tell me it wouldn't be crazy if we traded back to 32 and took a running back at 32. That don't sound like the Cowboys? I'm not saying it's the greatest move. I'm not preaching that. I'm saying that don't sound like the Cowboys. Thinking they're the smartest person in the room. To sell tickets, probably T-Dub. That's right. To try to get everybody back excited. I think it would be silly. There's too many good running backs that you can pick within the second round. I don't think you should just jump at a running back. But I be trying to put my mind in the mind of Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, which is a hard thing to do because I think they're crazy. But I can see them trading back and being like, let's take the running back now because the running back we want might not be there at 56. I think it's silly. But I will tell you this. I am super excited that the Cowboys, super excited, and we got 192 people in here, 170 likes. Please, the last 15, 20 people hit the like button that just came in. Please, appreciate you. I just be trying to think, what are the Cowboys think they're smarter than everybody in the room. I think Kingsley Mateo can be a sneaky pick too. No question. I think Kingsley Mateo, the tackle out of BYU, could definitely be a sneaky pick because they'll be thinking, we trade back. All these other linemen might go, but Kingsley will be there. Remember, he's a 30 visit. Ain't nobody considering Kingsley. Kingsley won't make it to 56. I got IROX in the building. What's good, IROC? IROC came here and shut it down yesterday. Threw that 50 piece on the table. I was not ready. Appreciate you again. Jordan Morgan, way better. Jordan Morgan is way better. If we trade back to 32, they might consider Jordan Morgan. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be mad. I just want good players, man. There's so many good players. We don't need to overthink this. That's what I don't want Will McCLAY to do. Don't overthink it. That's his problem. That was our problem last year. We smarter than everybody. We're going to take Luke Schoonmaker. Why? I understood the Mozzie pick. You're trying to get a D tackle. I understand it. It didn't work out, but I understand it. But we could have got our running back that we need right now last year playing around. I can see Zach Frazier in the first. That's a fact. Not Zach Frazier. Ain't his name Will Frazier? You got me mixing up names. Frazier from West Virginia. He better not overthink it. I'm tired of the overthinking. Just take the best player that we need. Like this, at 24, there's a couple players I'm taking. Like when I say that Jackson Powers and Graham Barton and Will Frazier, Jordan Morgan, they're all tags touching, right? They're close. They're close to me, right? Y'all want to know some people I'm just taking no matter what? Let me ask y'all that. Y'all want to know some people? We couldn't have took Dalton Kincaid. Remember, we got jumped. I'm trading back from Brian Thomas. As much as I want him, we need the picks. It's not my fault we need the picks because our owner want to be stupid and trade our 4th round pick for Trey Lance. I wish we could trade Trey Lance tomorrow somehow, but nobody want him. We can't even get a 4th back for Trey. I'm trading back at 24. I don't care if Godzilla's there. Hey, look, if Byron Murphy's there, I'm running back D tackle 2 years in a row. I will 100% trade Lance in Minnesota. Take him. Here you go. If Trey Lance is so good, why ain't Sean Payton call us for Trey Lance? He needed a quarterback. He traded for Zach Wilson. I'm taking Byron Murphy, though. I'm not hesitating. Byron Murphy is Dexter Lawrence. I'm taking Byron Murphy. No question. If he there, I don't know how he got there. I'm taking him. I'll figure out trade back later. I'm trading back still, but nah. If Troy Fontenot, however you say his name, out of Washington, that left tackle's there, I'm taking him because that's a different caliber of left tackle. That's different. If Troy Fontenot falls to us somehow, people got stupid. It was a wide receiver run. People traded up, and we look up and Troy's there, I'm taking him. Because the Graham Barton in them is different. Graham Barton is good, but Will Frazier can do Graham Barton things. It ain't like, oh no, it's next level. No, it's not. It's very close. Ardarius Mims and Guyton, they ain't Troy Fontenot. No, or Fontenot. So if he's there, I'm taking him. If Talise Fuaga, who everybody says is a guard or a tackle, if he falls, I'm taking him. That means he filled like 15 spots and people are crazy. And people just crazy. So yes, I'm taking him. Those are a couple of people I'm just like, how did they get down here? I'm taking them. As much as I love Brian Thomas Jr., there are other receivers that are close. They just are. And I like them a lot, but there are other receivers that are close. You know what I'm saying? But there's some foundational trenches players, Byron Murphy, I'm sorry. Fontenot out of Washington, and Talise Fuaga. I'm just taking them. I'm not even hesitating. Y'all name me somebody else that you just taking, you're not hesitating. My dog, my 2 cents. Some crazy person came here and said trade Dak, Mike, and CD. You would get a minimum of 3 extra, 1, 3, or 4. Like that. Come on, Carl Poff. Thank you for deleting that. I had to undelete it, just to, not undelete it, but just look at it. Yeah, that's just we having a grown conversation about the draft. You come here talking about trading our whole foundation. I'm not doing that tonight. Come back and argue with me another night. Not tonight. we having a grown conversation right now. Double dip at O-line. I wouldn't mind that, but I'll take one O-lineman late, one O-lineman early. If T'Vondre Sweat is there, I'm taking him in the third. I think you can get Sweat in the third now. But see, that's why you team trade back. Because team trade back, you can get T'Vondre Sweat in the third or the fourth because he had his DUI. He dropping. Very much a cornball, my 2 cents. Now I appreciate you. Very much a cornball. They are trolling and they just getting ignored. You know what I'm saying? We're here talking real stuff tonight. Sheila Neal, what's good? I ain't see you sneaking here. What's good with you? What's good with you? And my fault if I ain't speak to anybody, y'all know, charge it to my heart, not my head. I ain't see y'all, man. But I got love for everybody. So if I ain't see you, you know what I'm saying, what's good with you? I try to make sure I speak to everybody and navigate the chat and talk and not look stupid. So sometimes it'd be difficult. But like I said, I named my 3 players. I'm just sticking and picking. The other players, I just feel like they're all going to be in a little amalgamation of close. I don't want Darius Mims because he got an injury issue. I don't like Tyler Guyton because everybody that I trust that watch offensive line, every last one of them ain't big him up. So I'm good on Tyler Guyton. I'm cool. I know he's athletic. I know he can move his feet well, but apparently he don't know how to block. And Vach literally said he don't know how to play football. So I'm out on Tyler Guyton, just out. If we get Tyler Guyton tomorrow, he gonna have to show me something through camp. Because he's super athletic. I know he's athletic. But no one that really watches offensive line have really got me excited about him. So I'm just not excited. Caller Steve with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you. Try this. Name every player that we heard is a first rounder without naming an old lineman. Someone we would love to have will be there. That's true. Okay, thank you for that $4.99 super chat. Caller Steve had a great idea, right? Name all the players. Y'all can just name players, so y'all ain't got to list them like a full list, but just put some players in the chat that ain't O-lineman that you would want at 24. Whether it's receiver, we ain't gonna do running back because I don't think we're gonna go at 24. But let's say we trade back to 32. Who would you want? I would take Keon Coleman at 32 and wouldn't lose no sleep. But I'm telling y'all, I think the pick is going to be Will Frazier out of West Virginia. You know why? Because when Michael Gelkin speaks, why did he drop a little note on Twitter today talking about Zach Martin's favorite lineman in this draft is Frazier? When one of your Hall of Fame linemen speak, you should listen. Zach Martin's favorite lineman is Frazier. He ain't say Jackson Powers Johnson. He ain't say Graham Barton. I think Graham Barton gonna be gone, by the way. I think Graham Barton going to Miami. I think the pick is Frazier. I think that's what I've circled. I think Frazier's the pick after we trade back. That's why I think Frazier's the pick. It's maybe Frazier and it's a possible Kingsley. Sua Mateo. But I think we take the center. And then we go get tackle later in the draft, or we plan on bumping Tyler out. But I think we go get the center. Is Zach Frazier? I keep thinking it's Will Frazier. Is Zach Frazier? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm messing my man name up. I'm gonna just call him Frazier. My fault. I don't know where the Will keep coming from. Zach Frazier. Carl Poff. There is a reason. All right, first of all, let me acknowledge this cornball for 2 seconds. There is a reason I no longer subscribe. Congratulations. Why are you here? You're not subscribed. You don't like what I'm talking about. You don't like who's in here. Why are you here? Y'all promise you your one view ain't doing shit for me. It ain't. I appreciate everybody that come here and show me love. I don't even get mad at people that disagree. But when you come here saying idiotic stuff like, yo, let's trade away our entire team, I'm sorry, it's idiotic to me. I'm sorry. Yo, let's go trade every good player we have and start completely over. That's not a thing in the NFL. This ain't Madden. So if you don't want to watch, that's fine. But let me let you know this. No one cares that you unsubscribed. I can ask them, hey, Cartel, do y'all care that Carl Poff, whoever he is, do y'all care that he unsubscribed? Does that bother y'all? Does that throw off everything? Has Carl's unsubscription messed up your day? Fred Allen with a $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Just want to show support. See, Carl, you already got replaced. Fred Allen is in the building with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, Fred. I appreciate your support. Because Carl don't want to support me. Just stop to see what was going on. Bye. Well, goodbye. It's other live streams. And guess what you're going to do, Carl? This is what I love a hater. Haters do stuff like this. I'm leaving. I'm about to dip. And then he's just not going to type, but he's going to watch the rest of the stream. See, ain't nobody going. I'm going to teach y'all something real quick. The Lunatic with another $2 super chat. F Philly and the Cornballs. Hey, talk to him, the Lunatic. My God, thank you for that super chat. Pure open J Cowboys. That's a fact. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody that watch you harder or closer than somebody that don't like you. Carl Paul probably going to watch every stream and every video from now on because he's going to be thinking, is he going to mention me? Yo, Carl, I promise you after this soliloquy, I'm not going to talk about you ever again. So enjoy your little 5 minutes of fame. But ain't nobody going to watch you closer than a hater. Every time I pop on this timeline, Carl going to be like, let me see what he's talking about. That's why I unsubscribe. You going to be in here every day because I record all week. You going to watch my early videos, these videos. You're going to be in the comments hoping that we bring you up again. This it. This Carl's claim to fame. Y'all do me a favor, though. We're going to do Carl. We're going to send Carl off right since he's not coming back. Everybody in the chat, Cartel, do me the biggest favor. Go ahead and type bye Carl. Do me that biggest favor. Let's type bye Carl. See you later, Carl. Big deuces. They ain't even spelling your name right. It was Carl with a K, but I don't care. Who announces they're leaving? Cornballs? I'm leaving. I don't like this chat. Y'all don't want to trade away Zeke. I mean, y'all don't want to trade away CD and Dak and Micah and Trayvon Diggs. Just trade everybody. Tyler Smith. Let's trade every young player and get all the picks because this is Madden. What? Let's trade away all our 25 and younger all pros. Yeah, that'll get them. Let's trade away all of our 25 and younger all pros and start over. We don't need CD Lamb. Let's run Jalen Brooks out there by himself. What the hell people be talking about? I'm sorry. I went on a tangent, but I appreciate y'all. Bye, Carl. See, we said bye to you peacefully. Everybody. I hit you with what my grandma used to say. Don't let the good don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Old school terms. Bye, Carl. Anyway, um, I think tomorrow, um, that Will McCLAY needs to lock in. He needs to make sure whoever he gets, because trying to target exactly who they're going to draft probably is going to drive us crazy. So I promise y'all tomorrow. Can y'all do me this favor? Whoever we pick, we have to give them OTAs. I'm going to try my best not to flip out. If we draft like a complete no name that no one's heard of, I probably flip out. But I remember when we drafted Tyler Smith. Right? How many of y'all freaked out? I was tight. When we drafted Tyler Smith, I was like, come on. Come on. Who is this? I had no idea. I got to find that clip. I might put it up tomorrow. Like when we drafted Tyler Smith, I went dead silent. I was on live stream. Shout out to my boy Nix. Shout out to I was about to say Stargame. Then I Stargame. No, Pick Six Sports. When we made the pick, I just kind of was. Then after I calmed down, did some research over the next day or so, I came back the next day like I was wrong. After I watched Tyler Smith balling up people at Tulsa and throwing grown men on their neck. And I was like, okay. I was Shaq. I was unfamiliar with your game. I didn't know you was that nice. And now he's an all-pro. So I will give Will McCLAY that leeway. But I am now way better at drafting. I know way more prospects. If it's a top 100 and you reach outside of the top 100 at 24 or trade back to 32 and reach and grab like somebody that's like the 70th ranked prospect, I'm gonna be mad. Love's Beauty was good. I'm a student working on my bachelor's in psychology. It's all good. That's why you got the replay. You jump in here, you know what I'm saying? Somebody asked for the shirt. Apostle Benny just threw the link in there. Who did I miss it? Who asked for the shirt? I don't know. But anybody that want the Dak most hated shirt behind me, Apostle Benny just threw the link in there. I'll pin it to the top. Just in case y'all want to go in and grab one of them joints. I try not to promote them as much right now because I know everything is bad and everybody hate everybody. And I don't want to be like, yo, buy my shirt. People going to be like, shut up, Rome. Kick rocks. No damn shirt. So I've been waiting until some good things happen. And then we can talk about doing some new merch. But I just haven't felt like it's been merch time if I'm keeping it real with you. Like, if I'm keeping it real, I just ain't felt like it's been like, yo, man, I know Jerry talking about going all in, but we ain't doing nothing. And I know every other day Stephen Jones say something stupid, but buy my shirt. Oh, yeah, we got another goofball. Some dude named David Russell. You know who David Russell is, y'all? That's Carl on his burner account. Carl said, I got you. I'm going to log out and log back in. Now I'm David. Y'all ain't never going to figure me out. After we cloud David, I'm going to log back out, log back in. Now I'm Jeff. Like, yo, people be killing me. Yeah. I'll show you. I'll log out again. Now I'm Tom. My man Carl got 17 burners. Now I'm Jeff. How about you just go watch somebody else, big dog? It's all good. We'll be here for another like 10, 15 minutes. Love's Beauty. We just talking about who we should draft. You know, and the fact that I want this is on Will McCLAY. I don't want him to overthink it. I've been doing mock drafts on overdrive. It's not hard. Top 3 picks, man. Get me 2 weapons and a lineman. Then go D tackle. This ain't that difficult. You don't have to go linebacker as high because you got Kendricks. Kendricks will start. Overshown's coming back from injury. They haven't given up on Damone Clark. As much y'all might not like Damone Clark, but if you put him back in position, he's going to play way better at will. Damone Clark at will linebacker is a better player. If you put a percentage on it, if Damone Clark's a 70% linebacker at will, he's an 80. Michael Kendricks is an excellent veteran Mike linebacker that knows how to run Zimmer's system. We're going to be running nickel most of the time, so that's 3 linebackers right there. We're not going linebacker high. We just not. We not. I don't see it. If we do, I'll eat my words, but I don't see it. I see us getting a Jalen Ford, a Nathaniel Watson. If Cedric Gray falls, McGee not going to be there. I know we brought Trevin Wallace in, linebacker from Kentucky. I don't see us getting him because I feel like he's going to go earlier. They talking about Trevin Wallace going to the 49ers because Greenlaw's hurt. You feel me? So I think we're going linebacker later. I think we're going to double dip at D tackle because we got 1 right now. If I'm being completely honest, caller Steve with the 199 super chat, who is going to going to be the Golden Corral pick? Frazier. I think it's Frazier. And Frazier's an excellent center, man. Frazier's an excellent center. I think it's Frazier. I've been back and forth about this whole because last year I guessed Mozzie on the pre-draft show, and it was a complete guess. I wish I could say I had this whole who did the Cowboys go with that's random? I just went with Mozzie, if I'm being 100% honest. Thank you again for that super chat. Why is young boy JD booing? What you booing about? Refund. Oh, Rome, I'm broke right now. No super chat. You don't have to super chat, dog. It's all good, man. I appreciate you coming in and show love. It's all good, man. You super chat when you want to. I'm not never gonna tell nobody if you don't super chat, you're not cool. Nah, we family in here. And shit, I know times is rough. Shit. I ain't tripping. I appreciate the support, but I'm not gonna talk down to nobody. Y'all coming in here and showing love, hitting the like button is all I need. I appreciate y'all. And if you want to support the channel, you're more than welcome. Just like with the shirts, that's why I haven't started the damn channel membership. It's a lot of things it just ain't the off season been so bad. It ain't the time to be like, yo, you want to pay for my channel membership? I need things to be going in a good vein before we introduce those things. I just feel like that's right. So I got the whole channel membership built out with different layers and everything like that. I just ain't even want to roll it out because every other day Stephen Jones made me want to punch him in his forehead. So I've just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? Things go good. We have a great draft. We do OTAs. Things start looking good. And when it's the dog days of summer where we got that 50-day period where there's no NFL news, maybe I'll roll out the channel membership because I'm going to still do content every day. Maybe then. Jeff Lee, I appreciate you. Thank you. But we'll talk about that. Then I need that membership room. I got you. Let's let the draft happen. Let's let some positive things happen. I'll roll it out. I got love and respect for y'all. I ain't going to just try to do y'all dirty. Y'all show me. I don't exist without y'all. Even though it's people that don't like what I be talking about, y'all show me love. Y'all come in here and rock with me. I got 170 people rocking with me. 9:30 the night. Well, I know some of y'all central. The night before the draft. I appreciate y'all. Don't never think I don't. You know? I talk a lot of trash to people that come here to talk trash to me. But other than that, you know I'm respectful. You know, I'm 100% respectful. I just think that tomorrow's not that hard, man. It's an excellent draft. I say you trade back. We need the picks. If we can get the 9 picks somehow, I would love 10. But if you trade back once or twice, wherever it is, get some extra picks, load up, I think we can kill it. I think there'll be a couple picks tomorrow that'll make you throw your hands in the air like, what? We don't need that. I know. But a good draft, let me ask y'all this. A good draft is if you leave the draft, and let's say we end up with 9 picks. If we leave tomorrow out of 9 picks with 3 starters and 2 rotational players, that's an amazing draft. 3 starters and 2 rotational players. That's an amazing draft. I also want y'all to realize this, man. The Cowboys got more faith in some of the players that we have lost faith in. So we might not go receiver at all. Or we might go receiver super late. That's gonna piss me off in such a heavy receiver draft. Our 30 visits showed me they ain't looking at receiver. I think they about to let Jalen Tolbert run. my dog, young boy JD, with a super chat. Anyway, appreciate you. Thank you. You say they say that, but leaving yours broke while Mr. Krabs, smelling those dollars and hundreds that grief face laughing my ass off. Watch, he's on the goofy stuff on stuff you on right now. I'm on goofy stuff. What I do? Why young boy JD say that? What I do to young boy JD? I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh, I don't know. Nah, but I done lost my train of thought. That super chat threw me off. I didn't know what my man was talking about. I shouldn't even stop. My young boy JD, you got me confused. 199 super chat from young boy JD. I made a joke. Sorry about that. You had me lost. I didn't know what you was talking about. What was I saying? See, now I'm confused. I was in my little soliloquy bag. Oh, I was talking about players. You said what I think about Odell. I don't think we signing Odell. Unless Odell want to play for $8. We'll take Odell if he want to play for $8. But I don't know. We might look, as much as I want receiver, Cowboys might not even sign a receiver. And I'm gonna be mad because we never not sign a receiver, draft a receiver high. We'll probably get one late. Piss me off. Piss me off. I love Brandon Cooks, but I want another weapon. We probably not gonna do it. You know, Cowboys mess around and draft running back late, go get Audric Estime or Rashee Ali, Jace McClellan out of Alabama. Piss me off again because we need running back. Cowboys do weird stuff. You know, Cowboys probably lead this draft with 1 D tackle and then just pray that people cut their D tackle and we can go get D tackles that got cut because we stupid. But you don't got to overthink it. You can trade back once or twice. You can get a great receiver in the top 100. You can get a great running back in the top 100 from Jalen Wright, Benson. I don't want Bucky Irvin, but Jalen Wright, Benson, Braylon Allen, obviously Jonathan Brooks. Like, there's running backs to be had. Old man Ray Davis. Ray Davis looked like me in the face. Ray Davis look old. Yeah, we'll draft the running back because Zeke is a bridge. We'll draft the running back. Or maybe we won't because the Cowboys are crazy. The Cowboys just signed Zeke and don't draft the running back. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be crazy. And I love Zeke and I want Zeke back. But if we just say Zeke is your running back room again, I would be bugged out. And maybe the Cowboys' plan is to just go completely running back by committee. Rico, Royce Freeman, Zeke, but that would just be nuts to not get a young running back, which that's a little too crazy. That's a little too crazy. You know what I'm saying? But before I slide up out of here, 220 likes in here, 181 people watching. I want everybody in here to write their number 1 pick. Let's say we traded back to 32 or 24 or whatever. Who do you want? Who's your number 1 pick? Let's play that game. Who's your number 1 pick in this draft? I'm going to type mines. Who's your number one pick? Mine's is Frazier, I think. I think that's the sleeper. I think that's what Cowboys are taking. Zach Frazier. I think it's Frazier. And I like Jackson Powers too. Sharon Miller. I love Brian Thomas. I would take him. I just think it's Frazier at 32. I think we trade back to 32 and take Frazier. Trade back and take Frazier. That's what my gut is telling me. I think Graham Barton will be gone, but I love Graham Barton. Loves beauty to let everybody know. Great job on the likes. Young boy JD, we can't get Schroeder Sanders this year. I would love Byron Murphy. Byron Murphy is somebody, and I would love Fuaga. But y'all got to say people that might be in our range. Troy Fontano, Fuaga, Murphy. Of course, I would. You want to talk about? I don't care who we get. We get one of them three, and you can auto draft. And we figure it out. That's the type of top player you get. That's just crazy. We get Fontano. I don't care who did. Will McCLAY can get back in his random people bag. You know what I'm saying? Jackson Powers, I would be happy with Jackson Powers. Don't get me wrong. Jackson Powers is phenomenal center. Graham Barton is phenomenal. But I think it's going to be Frazier. I think we're going to trade back. I think Barton and I think Jackson Powers will go. And I think Frazier will be sitting right there for us at 32. And we'll pick up picks. Because it ain't just Frazier. It's Frazier and 2 extra picks. Yeah. Fuaga is the best tackle. Alden's pretty good. Alt's pretty good. And the other gentleman from Penn State, I don't know his name. I can't say it. J.C. Latham's good too. J.C. Latham will be gone. I like y'all picks though, man. I like y'all picks. All right, I'm gonna get ready to slide up out of here. Tomorrow, I will be back live again, but I'm gonna be letting you know right now. I'm not going when the draft starts. My daughter, my 8-year-old, has a play tomorrow. I'll be at the play. It'll probably be over like 8:30 Eastern. So I'll probably jump in here about, I would say about 10 Eastern. Maybe about I would say about 10 picks before when we go. So about like pick 14 or something, I'll jump on and then we'll roll from there. But I appreciate y'all, man. We going to be all right. Something's telling me, oh, young boy JD with another super chat real quick. Is Michael Vick available at quarterback? I'm not messing with you tonight, JD. I appreciate that super chat, but I'm not messing with you right now. I'm just not. And we got one more super chat from Zachary Curacao. I think it's Curacao. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Will Lyoto Lato, edge UCLA, be a reach for the Cowboys? At 24, he would. But if we traded back to 32 and took Lato and he was there, I wouldn't be mad. Lato's a great pass rusher. Great pass rusher. Thank you for the super chat. But I'll only take him at their trade back. I'm not taking Lato because he's not going to start. I want a starter. Lato is not putting D-Law on the bench, and he ain't putting Mike on the bench. So that's why I want an edge. I need a starter. Will Frazier. Zach Frazier starts. 100% starts. Young boy JD with another 199 super chat. I love this family. Y'all make my days better. Well, that's good, man. That's good. Nah, like I want starters, man. I want the first 3 picks to start. So if we get a running back, a receiver might be rotational. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I think we get our receiver in the 3rd round. Whoever it's going to be, whoever's around then. As much as I want my receiver earlier, I don't see him going that early. I don't. And I would love Keon Coleman. One thing's for certain. Tomorrow's going to surprise us. Thank y'all for all the support, all the love. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And if you're bored right now, you want to do something, head over to my dog Boss's channel. Y'all know we always do raids on Boss's channel. He's doing a live stream right now versus Lord Brunson and some Eagles dudes. It's Law Nation. It's my dog Boss. They doing a mock draft challenge. Go over there and do a raid. Let them know the CFT sends his love. I got respect and love for them brothers. I appreciate y'all. I'll holler. Mm-hmm.